And it's Big Daddy in its center. Here's Bird, covered by Jackson Davis. Bird passes to Big Daddy. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Murphy. Shoots it from the high post. And it's New York with a rebound.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Here's the eraser, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Seattle, number 9, shooting 1.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to ABC. Here's Big Daddy. 4-3. And it's Bird missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Flash. Pass to Freeman. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Here's Bird. Jacks up a 3. Freeman misses. Outside Murphy. The steal. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Flash. Here's ABC. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Seattle on offense. It's a three-point game. Pass to the machine. Outside Murphy. Off target from three-point range. Inside. Here's Big Daddy. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Freeman. Here's Bird. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Outside Murphy. Lets it fly. And it's ABC with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Big Daddy. Got it. Good job in the low post. Big Daddy's got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Seattle calls time here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to the eraser. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's ABC. Down low. Here's Flash. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murphy. No points so far. The eraser, the pass to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Bird. Pass to Freeman. Here's Flash. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Jackson Davis. To the wing on the left. They set a pick. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
New York leading by 8. Pass to ABC. Here's Bird, covered by Jackson Davis. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Bird missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Over to the left wing. Here's the machine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitutions on the court.
And New York has possession. 6-point lead. Here's ABC. Here's the great. Shot clock at 6. Freeman misses. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wells with it. To the paint. Here's the eraser. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New York.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And so he's able to get one of 2. New York leading by 5. Here's the great. Pass to ABC. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shooting for New York, number 31 at the line for 1.
One shot.
Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Wells. Here's the eraser from downtown. The magician grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's the great. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Wells. Still without a bucket. And that one's good. The eraser. Here's the great. Pass to the magician. Here's ABC. And he drives in. Count it. ABC's got 8 points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Little General. Now Wells. Seattle move the ball around. The eraser. The pass to Black Hole. Puts one up from 19. And it's New York with a rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds in. They look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Wells. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. The three is up. The magician grabs the miss. New York leading by 9. ABC, the pass to the great. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Seattle calls time here. New York on D. 11-point game. 56 seconds left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the eraser. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to the great from outside the arc. Seattle pulls it in. Now here's Jackson Davis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Little General. Back to Jackson Davis. To get back on track. The rebound by Cowboy. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's Wells in at the 5. And for New York, and it's the Doctor in at the 4-man position. Pass to Freeman, takes a 3, knocks down the long J. Freeman's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Seattle trails by 11. And for Seattle, and it's the Machine in at the 2. Now here's Wells. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's what Seattle is lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And for that matchup with Las Vegas, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Flash. Here's the Doctor. And again, New York with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Little General. No made baskets yet. Outside Murphy. Here's Flash, covered by Murphy. Pass to Freeman. To the inside. Shoots from the block. And it's New York scoring again.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And Seattle calls time here. Seattle trails by 18. Here's the Machine. Pass to Little General. Seattle moving the ball around. And Murphy with the 3. Murphy's got 6.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Freeman. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Little General. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the Doctor. He has 7. No good from outside. Here's the machine. And again, it's Seattle missing. Here's Flash. Uses the glass on the layup. Flash has got his third bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to the machine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Bird. On the take. Big Daddy, the pass to Bird. Off the mark there with a 3. Seattle trails by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Flash, covered by Murphy. Here's Flash. New York again, can't hit.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to the machine. Here's the eraser. 6 on the shot clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the pick. Pass to the machine. Here's the eraser. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Jackson Davis is checked in for Seattle. So he gets them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
New York leading by 12. Here's the great. Pass to ABC. Off target from outside. And here's Jackson Davis. Here's the eraser. Lets it fly. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And New York has possession. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here's Murphy for 3. Drills it from deep. Murphy's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Out to the right wing. Here's ABC. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
New York shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
1 shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Seattle on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
New York leading by 7. Here's the great. Pass to ABC. To the paint. Here's Cowboys. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson Davis with it. To the inside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by Seattle. Here's ABC. Fires in the triple. ABC's got 13 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
A minute 31 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to the eraser. 5 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
New York leading by 7. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. ABC's got 7 points for the quarter.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Defense is right there. And it's the eraser missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's ABC. 15 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Murphy from the arc. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's New York, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for New York.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to gold. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Seattle trails by 11. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. And it's Big Daddy in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to the machine. To the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
New York leading by 11. Here's Freeman. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to the machine. Back to Jackson Davis. Down low. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Just 3 to shoot. Goes back up. Rebounded by Freeman.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bird passes to the doctor. Here's Freeman, covered by Murphy. There's a screen. Here's the doctor. The eraser grabs a board. The eraser's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murphy passes to Black Hole. Pass to the eraser. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. The eraser's got 21 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 9. And that one's good. ABC. He's got 19.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Here's the machine. Pass to the eraser. And the layup is good off the glass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's ABC. And he banks in the layup. ABC's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Seattle calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Little General. Left side, Wells. The machine, the pass to Wells. That three's off the mark. New York leading by 10. Here's Flash. He's got 6. Pass to Doctor. Lets it go from deep. Seattle pulls it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Murphy fires the 3, and it's New York with a rebound. The Doctor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Brian?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. To the wing, right side. Murphy passes to the machine. Shot clock at 5. Here's the eraser. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
2.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Seattle making a switch here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. New York leading by 12. Here's Freeman. Here's the Doctor. Can't nail the jumper.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Wells. Here's the eraser. And there's the rejection. Here's Freeman. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Freeman's got his second basket of the night.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Pass to the eraser. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Freeman. New York leading by 14. Inside, here's Bird. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And it's Seattle with the ball. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to the machine. Seattle move the ball around. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Fires the 3. Seattle pulls it in. The Eraser's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Little General passes to Wells. Pass to the Eraser. Lets it go from the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Bird. He's got 5. They set the pick. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Seattle making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Seattle trails by 18. Pass to Wells. Out left to the wing. Here's the Eraser. 23 points in the game. Shot clock at 3 to win the drought. That one doesn't drop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over to the wing. Here's the Doctor. 13 points in the game. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's Cowboy. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. New York making a switch here.
At the line for the away team, number 3, shooting 1.
Shooting 1.
Seattle trails by 21. Now Jackson Davis. From behind the arc. The rebound by Cowboy. Cowboys got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
The Doctor. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Black hole, the pass to Little General. Back to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's ABC, covered by Jackson Davis. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Little General, and it's blocked.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Number 31, 1 shot.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to Gibson. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Fast break, here comes New York with the teardrop. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Number 31 at the line for one.
One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jackson Davis, guarded closely. Six on the shot clock. Oh, swiped away. And so it's New York, building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The great, the pass to the magician. Here's the great, covered by Jackson Davis. Going inside, and he gets the bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And for New York, and it's A-Train in at the 2-guard spot. To the inside, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Black hole, the pass to the machine. Pass to the eraser. Now here's Jackson Davis. Hey, puts up a 3. And no good. Fast break, here comes New York. Here's the great. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for New York, number 18, taking 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw no good. Wells is checked in for Seattle. And he sinks the second. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Good work there as it goes.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's the great pass to A-Train. And here's Wallace. New York working the ball around now. Pulls up at the elbow, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Number 36. Number 36.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Little General passes to Murphy. There's a screen. And that one is stuffed right through.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Wallace, right side. The three is up. Fires from deep. The three ball. New York again can't hit. Seattle on offense. Down low. Here's the eraser. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The eraser's got 25 points in the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Wells, the pass to the machine. Outside Murphy. Takes the three. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To stop the drought, here's A-Train. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Little General. Left side Murphy for three. On target from range. Murphy's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Here's the great. Five on the clock. Murphy pulls it in. Murphy's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the eraser. No good with a jumper from the wing. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to the Magician. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Murphy's got 25 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's the great. A shot from the high post. Good. Little General passes to Wells. Pass to Murphy from deep. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to Wallace. Here's the great. Three-pointer. Seattle pulls it in. Murphy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Little General. Back to Murphy. Here's the machine. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. Little General. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Well, you can bet he knows what kind of challenge it is taking on the defending champs. He brought it all to the table tonight. He didn't hold anything back, getting them the win. Here's ABC. Nails the 16-footer. ABC's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Outside Murphy. Pass to the eraser. Lays it up and banks it in. The eraser's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's the great. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher.